Lordship, this is the petition under Article 227 of the Constitution of India. Lordship, what has happened in this petition, Lordship? I, the petitioner, Lordship, has filed the application before the trial court, Lordship, on 2013, Lordship, for suit for declaration and permanent injunction, Lordship. That is pending, Lordship. And after that, Lordship, the respondent number 2, who is the co-sharer of my joint property, Lordship, has sold out the property to another person, Lordship. And for that, after that, when this fact came to my knowledge, I moved an application under Order 1, Rule 10 of CPC to make party to the proposed respondent, Lordship, to the subsequent purchaser, Lordship. And trial court dismissed my application, saying that you have came up after 9 years of the lapse, Lord. So this can't be allowed, Lordship. This is my only submission, Lordship, that my 110 application has been dismissed by the trial court, in which subsequent purchase I have moved it for.
What is wrong in it?
Lordship, that subsequent purchaser should be made.
What he will do when the original owner is there?
Lordship,
The
original owner,
purchaser has
but
written
now,
the shoes of the original owner.
but now, Lordship, or according to the
degree
revenue
passed.
records,
What
according
is the principle of the 110?
and
That in absence of such party, no effective decree can be passed. This is the basic principle of 110.
yes, Lordship, but
So when the original owner is there from where he has purchased the property, if decree is passed against that original owner, it is applicable on the subsequent purchaser, whosoever it may be.
but now,
Once the adjudication is going to be done by that subsequent purchaser by coming into the court. Nothing.
Lordship, revenue
Waste
record
of time.
revenue record says that the subsequent purchaser, the name of the subsequent purchaser in the revenue record.
That is subsequent to your sale deed, na?
Yes, Lordship.
So you decide if the declaration has come again in favor of you, what will the subsequent purchaser will do?
But respondent.
He will go
But
by the decree of the court.
But Lordship, respondent number 2 also cannot sold out the property during the pendency of the.
That will be decided in your suit. That will be decided in your suit.
Yes.
Whether he could sell the property or he couldn't sell the property, being a co-sharer, it is ancestor property or not. It will all be decided by in the trial, in the civil suit.
Yes,
Then,
Lordship.
the principle of 110 is only that in absence of such party, no effective decree can be passed.
Yes, Lordship.
There is nothing like that. It is a subsequent purchaser. He
But
has
sir-
entered into the shoes of the original owner. Original owner is already party. Being the brother, one of the co-sharer.
Yes, Lord.
Then what? Every subsequent transaction will go once the decree is
But, Lord,
passed.
But the subsequent purchaser has also the equal rights in property.
Where is the suit? Where is the print?
Lordship, that is at annexure P1, Lordship, copy of print, page number 12, Lordship.
आपने मांगा ही है उसमें subsequent relief में.
Yes.
Sale is null and void. खत्म.
Any relief may be granted by the court.
Hmm?
Any relief honorable court may give.
Any relief? अब any relief को क्या देते हैं? Any relief को क्या देते हैं? Expeditious disposal का direction कर देते हैं.
Lordship.
Should be decided as expeditiously as possible.
Lordship.
और मंदिर आए तो कुछ लेके प्रसाद तो लेके जाना ही चाहिए. कुछ तो दो. गुड़ी दो भले. The present petition has been filed by the petitioner against the order dated 15/5/2025 annexure P4 by 3rd Civil Judge Senior Division, Bairasiya District, Bhopal in RCSA number 35/2015, by which the application submitted under order 1 to 10 CPC by you are plaintiff, na?
Yes, Lordship, I am the plaintiff.
By petitioner of the plaintiff has been rejected on the ground of delay of 9 years. First off, it has been observed by the court that the suit for declaration for declaring the sale deed as null and void and permanent injunction has been filed. And during pendency of the suit, the disputed land has been sold by defendant Bhujbal Singh. It is observed that such a sale deed was executed on 10/2/2014. Full stop. The suit was filed on 17/6/2013. 29/4/2017 the दावा तो डिसाइड ही हो चुका है, तो रिमांड हो गया है.
रिमांड हो गया तो
On 29/4/2017. The civil court has passed judgment and decree. And same was remanded back by the appellate court on 29/10/2020. And again, the judgment and decree was passed on 19/1/2021. And thereafter again, on 2/11/2022, the matter has been remanded for adjudication of the suit. वो कहाँ है, वो रिमांड ऑर्डर कहाँ है भाई इसका?
रिमांड ऑर्डर तो नहीं लगाया लॉर्डशिप.
हाँ,
रिमांड ऑर्डर तो लगाया नहीं है.
नहीं लगाया.
नहीं लॉर्डशिप.
तो क्यों रिमांड किया है कोर्ट ने? नहीं मालूम. दो बार रिमांड क्यों किया कोर्ट ने? 2 बार जजमेंट एंड डिग्री हो गई, 2 बार रिमांड हो गया, आ गया, फिर पेंडिंग है. आप 10 साल बाद एप्लीकेशन लगा रहे हो 1 10 की.
Thereafter, again on 11/22, matter has been remanded for adjudication of the
suit. And such, the suit is pending for adjudication before the court below. The court, observing the laxity and lethargy of the petitioner, has dismissed the application. Full stop. Para, it has been contended by the petitioner that the proposed defendant, being the subsequent purchasers, is required to be implicated as a party. Defendant, public defendant. But the learned court below, on the ground of delay, has dismissed the application. Heard counsel for that the subsequent purchase, the property, the suit land has been sold in the year 2014. Thereafter, the suit was decided twice after remand. And now it is again pending adjudication after the remand before the court below. The petitioner could not point out that in absence of impleading proposed defendant as a party, no effective decree can be passed. On perusal of the relief of the plate, it is evident that the petitioner has sought declaration of sale deed executed by the defendant be declared as null and void. The subsequent purchaser has entered into the shoes of the original defendant, which is already a party. Any subsequent transaction is always sub judice in the pending trial on the basis of principle of least pendants. Therefore, in the considered opinion of this court, the proposed defendant is not necessary party does not require to be impleaded as a defendant. More so, the application for impleadment has been filed after adjudication of suit twice and in a third round of remand. Accordingly, petition fails and is hereby dismissed.
Lordship, senior name may be mentioned, Lordship.
बता दीजिए.
Shrikant Shyam Sharma.
इजाजत ले ली सीनियर से.
Yes, Lordship.
हाँ.